those glasses?
My little brother drove me to the Party City in his Prius, and these are the best. These are just the best glasses.
Those look really, high quality, really.
Yeah, they're like Bootsy Collins's, but
Children's.
but
It's like Bootsy
the
Collins,
children's
but it's like
version.
3 feet tall.
He's a tall guy in real life.
Wait,
that's
who
why I
is
said
this? Who are we
that.
talking about?
Bootsy Collins,
I'm so unaware
the
of
bass
everything.
player of Parliament, Funkadelic.
Oh, okay.
Played for James Brown.
Played for James Brown in the JBs.
In the
Clinton.
JBs?
Clanton.
One of the baddest
What?
boys in the world.
Bass Boys.
The Bass Boys.
One of the baddest bass boys in the world.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I'm here with Big Fun. Thanks for coming down, guys. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Anybody
sir.
that drives more than 10 minutes, I'm like, what? Fuck.
It's a nice drive.
Tight. And thanks, Alec, for being here.
Hey.
Hey.
Appreciate me, dude.
When was the first time you guys met Alec?
We met Alec at the Continental Room. That was our first. Yeah, we played over there.
Nice encounter.
It was great to meet you.
It's great
It's
to
a nice,
meet you.
nice encounter.
Hey, get in the shot, man.
Don't tell me.
Oh, sorry. Let me get over here.
Now you're making
Hey,
it
guys,
weird.
you guys don't know me. I'm always here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming down. I did see you guys. We mentioned it before, but I'm going to say it on air. I saw a video that Alec took of you guys at the Continental Room that night. And I was saying, lots of bands sound the same, especially in Orange County area. So when I saw his Instagram story, I was like, what? This shit looks fun.
Thanks, man.
And then I had to
to be
catch
fun.
you at, what was it? Beer baptism
Mm-hmm.
in DBA or at DBA?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
that
you
was-
guys killed
that
it.
was fun.
It was
It got
fun.
religious that night. Got
Yeah.
quasi-religious.
You got one guy in the crowd who was like, just loving you guys. And I like it when people get super passionate about bands. But this guy was just like all up in my business the whole night, just moshing, which it was great. But there were times where he was the only one moshing.
Yeah, that seems
least
to be a
someone was
trend
doing it.
at our shows. There's always one person that's just
Moshing
off
way
their
harder.
ass.
Yeah.
losing their shit.
That's the best person in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
They're-
always
they're-
have one now.
They're bringing the party up for sure.
Uh-huh. Or freaking everyone out.
It was you guys were playing so good that I think everybody was okay with his swinging.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times where that one person will just clear the whole floor.
Yeah.
It'll have been in like a packed show, and then that just the one person after 3 songs. Like,
yeah. Hey, Alec did a cartwheel. You almost landed
right
on
now?
I have done a cartwheel before, yes.
Oh, at the show.
it. At the show,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Actually,
Oh, wow.
sounds good. Sounds all right.
You're the
That's
guy who did
great.
like 40 backflips at the
41. But it's
Laguna Beach.
It was 41.
1995. Yeah.
It was 41. Oh, man. But yeah, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and what you play in the band?
Chucky, you go first. Give
I'm
him
Chucky. I'm Beef Angel. I play the bass guitar.
So those are 2 names.
I love Beef Angel.
Chucky is his surname. Beef Angel is his gutter tech
Rock name.
name. His rock name.
His
What's my
gutter
name?
given name.
His gutter tech name.
Gutter tech.
Gutter given, yeah. Gutter given.
Gladiators of the gutter.
Gladiators of the gutter.
What's my name?
What's
You
my
already
name?
know your name.
What is it?
Bing Bong Surprise.
Bing Bong.
Bing Bong Surprise. All right.
No, don't add a surprise.
Hello, my
to
name
it.
is Bing Bong Surprise,
There's
and
really no surprise.
I play the
attached to his
drums.
Bing Bong kind of makes sense. I
Mm-hmm.
can see it.
Surprise too.
I'm surprised it was Bing Bong, and I'm surprised that it fits so well. But yeah.
There's never really
Again, my name is Bing Bong Surprise.
There's never been a surprise until now. You just added the surprise.
Well, the surprise is that my name is Bing Bong Surprise.
Kathy, let's go.
I'm NK Ultra. My real name is Austin. I usually introduce myself as Austin, but I wish I had the courage to introduce myself by my gutter given name.
I'm surprised that you don't have the courage to do that anyway. You're in quite the outfit here.
I still get nervous. I'm nervous right now.
Of course.
Nick was tapping his foot really loud on the metal bar, and,
It's okay.
and
Why
he
are you
made
so
me
afraid?
nervous.
That was a bitch.
It's okay. We're all friends.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about Bowie and like some of the stuff he wore, and I was like, he had to have been kind of nervous walking out on that. But then I think about all the coke he did. And I'm like, nah, he wasn't nervous.
Well, nervous is good. He
Nervous
probably
is
loves
good.
getting nervous.
Yeah, thrill, adrenaline junkies
Yeah.
for sure.
Exactly.
But when did you guys start playing music together?
Well,
We were kids.
yeah,
We-
since
we
second
kids.
grade,
Oh, really?
actually.
You guys have known each other that long,
We've
huh?
known each other
Long
since
time.
second grade.
And you haven't had any falling outs.
Me and Chucky first started making music on a karaoke machine in his mom's garage.
Hell yeah.
Then we recorded our first album in a church.
Nice.
It was called Beyond Human,
Yep,
Oh.
beyond
and
human.
it was like new metal, kind of like what we are now. And it was really good. Those songs are still really good.
Really good because you enjoy them, or they're actually good songs.
It's still my mom's favorite.
Yeah, it's still my dad's
music that
favorite.
I've
He
ever
still
made.
plays in his car.
Really?
It still is.
That's really sweet.
It's like everything you
Pretty
made
cute.
after that sucks.
Did they just not like the? Did it get harder?
It just
The newer
it got
stuff?
weird. We just started to get really like convoluted and like listen to jazz and funk and psychedelic rock and think we're really cool.
Yeah.
And then we stopped trying to make like bangers. And now we're back to that. Now, and then we stopped making music
Back to
altogether.
rock.
But this last year we made this band. Big fun.
Okay, so what were you before?
Nothing. We were nothing before.
Yeah, we kind of stopped playing for a while,
Yeah.
and then we just got back
gave up.
Big fun.
to doing it.
Well, Big Fun's now, and man, you guys put on one hell of a show.
Big fun is now. Thank you very much.
Big Fun is now. Uh oh.
Sorry, wait, no. Okay.
That's Big Fun for you, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big fun.
That's that surprise. When you're listening, you don't know when you're gonna get hit with a
It's a big fun surprise.
Big Fun surprise. Yeah, but you guys have a crazy show because you guys got a lot of keys going on. You guys are pretty funky. Bass man over here.
Funky bass, man. Hey, pop a bass line right now. Damn.
That was pretty good.
I just pooped in my.
I would just like to.
I'll leave too.
I would just like to make it very clear that he did not pull out a bass and do that. That was made with just his mouth. That was just his mouth.
Are you sure you want to don't try to do it again?
No, I can't do it again.
Hey,
was
do
a
that.
once-
Do that
that
if
was
you
a
were
once in a lifetime.
You
Australian.
guys did that on the mic of the show.
If you were Australian, how would you do that?
No, I can't do it
How
in
do
an
you-
Australian
Now he's
accent.
cracking under pressure.
That's a really good skit idea to like make instrument noises with your mouth if you were from a different location.
Yeah, my buddy and I have this thing we do. We bet each other. There's like a little basketball hoop in his apartment, and it's called Ball in the House. And you have to, if you make the basket, you have to do an impression of somebody doing an impression of somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like
That makes sense.
one that's pretty funny is like Mario, like Super Mario, doing Bob Dylan. Try it.
I can't. I don't even know.
Hey, it's me. It's Mario.
That sucks.
It just sounds like an Italian mobster.
Sounds like Mario's dad.
Mario's dead. Mario's dead. That sounds like Mario's dad.
Yeah.
So,
Do Chris Farley doing Whitney Houston.
oh my God.
That just sounds like a fat Wispy Houston. Wispy?
Wispy.
Wispy
You gotta
Houston?
do it.
Wispy Houston.
Wispy Houston. So, I want to get straight to it.
Okay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen these guys do? I know you each have a story.
The craziest thing I've seen them do together,
I don't know, or just
because it can get kind of weird like that.
which one of them is the craziest?
Chuck has a hidden crazy.
Ooh.
You look like a person that would get super hammered and then fight me because you thought I said something the wrong way.
No, that's Nick.
What'd you say?
Is that what'd you say?
What you call me?
That's Bing Bong.
That'll depend.
Bing
No, I
bong.
don't do that. You do that. That's
No.
him. He's the most sensitive.
No.
When he gets drunk,
No.
he gets
I'm
really
not.
sensitive.
They like to fight each other a lot.
Yeah. I like to
I just
make
like to
fun of
watch.
him when he's drunk because he gets sensitive. But he thinks it's reversed because he's in
Do you
denial.
get sensitive like crying sensitive?
No, I never cry. I'm
No,
too
he
cool
throws
for
a
that.
tantrum.
I had we had a bunch of Jameson here last night. I'm not gonna say who was here, but one of my guy friends got very emotional and started crying.
Damn.
And he's like, I can't even open up to my roommate like I'm opening up to you.
Oh, that's sad.
No, it was really good. We ended on a good note. He got some tears out. I
Oh, it was great.
No, it
Fuck
was
you.
it was really good. He got the tears out. We said, "No, dude, come on, it's good, dude. It's cool. You're cool." We did that, and then and then to make him feel better, I had him chug a beer and then shatter it on the wall back there,
Nice.
and he felt great
That's
after.
therapeutic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
some tribal shit.
Tears
Break
are
some
good.
stuff. Tears are very
Tears
good.
are great for you.
I'm not making fun of you, by the way, if you're listening to this. But
Crying is healthy.
yeah,
I wish I could cry more.
the first time I.
All right. Want to go to Charles Best, get some chicken teriyaki?
Emotional Hour with Austin and Drew.
All right.
The first time I did acid, the whole time I was telling people that I wish I could cry. Like, I feel like I need to cry, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that I had been trying so hard to, like, be a man, you know, like all growing up, that I never, like, allowed myself to feel emotions. And then when I did acid that first time, it was like, guess what, bitch? You're going to feel it now.
Damn.
And ever since then, I've been, like, way too emotional.
That's good.
I mean, emotional as in, like, understanding my feelings and not just hiding them.
Yeah.
But that was a kick in the ass at 19.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
heavy
hurt.
duty, man.
Yeah,
Real shit.
real shit.
Did you eat some barbecue pork sandwiches that day too?
I didn't, but I had spaghetti, and when I was eating it, it looked like it was worms, like wriggling around my mouth. It was pretty
Damn.
cool. I was so hungry when I was on acid. Is that normal?
Yeah.
It is. I got
Yeah?
hungry when I was on
Yeah.
that.
You just laugh
so
so much
hungry.
that
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy.
face hurts
Yeah.
and your
true.
body hurts, head
I-
hurts.
I just
It's
kept
great.
getting really confused. Like, it was a lot of acid.
Yeah.
Really confused. And I didn't know it was a lot of acid because I'd never done acid
You
before.
actually drew that picture of that day.
I did not.
That's a big fun.
I
It's
did
a
not.
masterpiece.
Don't lie. I did not draw that. I did draw some stuff on acid, and it's probably the worst shit you've ever seen.
I want to see.
Nice.
It means something to me, but it doesn't. It's just scribbles. I drew
But
a
you-
little guy trapped in a house, and it said "Who lives here?" And it like at the time I was like deep.
The mystery.
It still feels kind of deep, but
I love that.
This might
I'm
feel
gonna get
really
that
good
tattooed
on
on my
mustache.
face.
yeah. So hey, so I played a show, and I was singing, and I wasn't getting shocked. And then a girl came up after me, another band, and she was singing. And she kept getting shocked, and she was saying that my beard probably made it to where I wasn't getting
Really?
shocked. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Is it a protector?
I don't know the science behind that.
I don't know.
Protectorizer?
I feel like it,
Sounds like some
distributed
science
the
stuff.
electricity.
Feels nice
Maybe.
up against this material, though. I gotta not lie about
You don't
that.
know what I use that mic for.
Oh,
Yeah. The mic's been many places.
that's
oh,
okay.
I can hear that. That sounds
This
good.
feels great. It really does.
No, it does feel good. It's a little massage.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it before.
That's pretty cool.
It's
I'm not
almost
gonna
like
do
For a
when you're eating pussy
Mm.
and you just get to tickle it
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Hey, if we all do it at the same time, you think you could hear it really good? No,
Do you-
Nope.
Do you want
I can't hear it at all.
Not
Oh.
today.
Can you hear this?
Move along.
A
No?
little
A
bit.
little bit.
Can you hear
A
this?
little bit.
Big fun.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Ooh, that's-
I
All right.
heard that.
I didn't hear.
No.
So
Oh, yeah, 'cause you don't have
where's the
headphones.
name? Where's the name Big Fun come from?
That was. People want to think that it's from that movie Heathers, where they have that fake band called Big Fun.
Oh, I,
In that 80s movie Heathers, I
Yeah.
kind of said that Heathers
Christian
first time.
Slater.
Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder,
Ryder.
Christian Slater, classic 80s
Classics.
Yeah.
stuff. There was a fake band called Big Fun who did a song called Teenage Suicide Don't Do It. Right?
Mm.
But
Yeah,
that's not...
teenage
suicide,
suicide.
I
Don't
can't-
do it.
I didn't say it right.
Teenage psilocybin.
So-
Yeah,
Do it.
Yeah.
Teenage
Don't do
so.
So.
But we got the
Don't
name
win
from
it.
Miles Davis
Okay.
because he had an album called Big Fun. We listen to jazz and psychedelic and
Yeah, we're
crazy.
Is that really
Yeah.
where it comes from?
Yeah, that's where we
Is
got
that
the
really
name.
where it comes from?
You never told
I mean,
us
that's
that,
great.
bro.
Where else would I have gotten
Well, we
it
just
from?
we jammed like the first time we jammed after not having played music with each other for a while, and we recorded it, and then we went downstairs to get some fresh air, and he just called it Big Fun, and we were, yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect name.
I dig it. I really do like the name, but
Thank you.
it's funny. I've met a lot, or I've seen a lot of bands play before, and their name is so bad that I'm just
It's a
like,
wild name.
I wish
I wish I could like you.
Yeah, and I probably should. As somebody who
I
really
hate you.
does like appreciate good music, I should probably look past that. But it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard because you feel shame. You're like, they're like, "What's your favorite band?" And it's like, "My Aunt Molly's Pussy Juice." And it's like, really? And they're just give them a listen. You'll like them. But it's not. You got to be proud of them.
Hey, this is a product at the end of the day, okay? We're making something to be consumed.
Mm-hmm.
Making
Where'd that pine
something
cone
to
come
be
from?
consumed.
Yeah, where did that? Oh, is that the pine cones we got in the back there?
I grabbed it. I thought it was my camera.
We used to burn those pine cones in this fireplace because
Oh, that's the best.
they smell really good, but they like
Ooh.
pop and they're like.
Yeah, you burn them and you throw them at cars.
Like ham on a pan.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of flaming pine cone throwing as a kid?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You ever throw water balloons at cars when you were a kid?
Not water balloons, but I did throw. I lived on a big street and we had this big tree, so I would go up there with this like sack of. You guys remember like what are the logs? The building logs?
Oh, but Lincoln
Lincoln
Logs.
logs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Lincoln logs.
Oh, those are
That's some
great.
old school.
I forgot
shit.
about
Yeah, that's-
Lincoln
Those
Logs.
are really old.
Those are
And I would
fun.
go up there with a bag of Lincoln logs and like
Oh, wow.
chuck them at cars as they go by,
Nice.
and they would never know because I'd be in the tree. You know?
Yeah.
But
what
one
we
guy,
Where'd this Lincoln Log come from?
yeah, dude, I was bad.
God.
But I was like high up in that tree too. I mean, like I was at least 30, 40 feet up.
Good.
So nobody was going, "Hey."
It's a good
you know.
vantage point.
It was,
Yeah.
and
That's how
mostly
we do
I'd,
the water balloon thing.
yeah.
Same.
But
principle.
mostly I would miss. And then one time, I hit this guy just so square, and he slammed on his brakes,
Mm.
like on a street where everybody's going 50.
That's what you live
Damn.
for.
And I'm up there going, "Fuck!" And as soon as I see him pull over and get out of his car and walk towards like my apartment complex, I was like, "Oh shit!" So I like got rid of all the evidence. I threw the bag of Lincoln Logs
Oh,
over to my
man.
neighbor's yard
You lost the
because there were
Lincoln
like
Logs.
8 other kids that lived there. So I was just, one of them was gonna get in trouble and not me. Still ended up knocking on my door because everybody was like, "Ooh, that's not my kid. I don't know what happened." My parents knew it was me, you know,
Oh.
but it was, yeah, it was the Lincoln Logs. They're like, "Where are your Lincoln Logs then?" I'm like, "It could be anywhere." But I remember just thinking like, "You didn't die, dude. You didn't get in an accident.
What happened to him?
Yeah, it's just a fucking Lincoln
Nothing.
Log.
Nothing happened to him.
Didn't even crack his windshield, nothing." And I'm
Being a
thinking,
jerk.
yeah, honestly, if I'm going home from work and something hits my car, you know, you're stunned. Maybe collect yourself for a second, but I'm gonna just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I don't
home
think
and
I'd really care if a
get
Lincoln
some
Log hit
food.
my car.
No,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
I'd just keep cruising.
you'd be like, walk in the door, "Babe, the craziest fucking thing happened. Lincoln Log hit my car." How? Let me explain. No, but I always had problems with adults growing up.
Yeah.
They just didn't like when I did
grown-ups.
bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jerks.
Yeah.
My dad
Stupid
always
grown-up
wanted me to be a
jerks.
cool kid who did bad stuff, but I just was like,
He did?
Yeah, because he's like the cool dad, like always partied and stuff.
Takes you to Hooters and.
But I was like the nerd who was inside, like reading and shit, and
Were you really?
doing
Yeah.
basic, getting smarter and listening to music and shit.
No.
Dad, I collect records, and I was like 13, and
That is
thought it
cool
was
though.
really cool.
That is
yeah.
cool. He didn't think that was
Not cool enough for dad.
Fuck you, Dad.
I love
Yeah.
your dad.
Yeah,
I
we-
love him too. Okay,
We love.
I
to
know,
let you
everyone
know,
else loves him but
we-
me.
We love you, Wally, even though your son doesn't.
That's. I don't know. If
no,
that's
we
true.
love each other. It's real. Okay.
Okay. How old's your
I
dad?
don't- He just hit
I love you, Wally.
53 or
I really
something.
do.
like
Okay.
that. Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So he was like 19 when he had me.
Yeah, my mom was 19 when she had me, and I'm 24. So yeah, it makes sense. What does your dad do?
He used to
He rocks.
work. He was like in the printing industry his whole life, printing shit, selling printing shit. And now
Like printers, copiers, printing, or like we're talking.
like billboards and shit like that.
Oh,
and
okay.
Posters. But he recently got a nice little sugar mama, and he's laying down.
Did he
real
really?
Kush. So he's living the life. Yeah, it's like started a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He's been living the sugar mama.
You know what's
life.
good when you go into someo's refrigerator and they have
Just
like
the finest
10
cheese.
different types of cheese
Yeah,
that you can.
cheese.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's when you know you're in the good life.
Sunday, Monday,
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
He knows the names of the weeks.
And Sunday, coming down back to Monday. So 1, you got to care for me. 2, you got to see me. 3, repeat steps 1 and 3.
Yeah.
We were listening to that song the other night after having an elegant night at Olive Garden.
Oh, at Olive Garden, yes.
Nick missed out because he was working, fucking asshole.
When you're here, your family.
But we had me and Chuck, me and Beef Angel, and this other guy we know. We had an elegant evening.
Some endless salad.
Endless salad,
endless
endless
breadsticks.
breadsticks.
Yeah, I told him to bring me back a ranch salad and some breadsticks. Didn't.
We didn't.
Man,
No.
we listened to some Brian McKnight on the way back home. It was so
Things
good.
were feeling good.
It was just a relaxing night.
Yeah, it was a chill night.
Were you guys all wearing all white? Getting
I
into your
should have
limo?
been. I didn't really plan for the evening. I
You
was
didn't
wearing
know it was going to turn out to
Well,
be a
We
Brian
didn't get dressed
McKnight
up and we
type
felt
of night.
bad when we got
I was
there.
wearing a tracksuit, so it was kind of fitting.
You kind of just fall into that world.
We
you
didn't
know?
dress
The
up
Olive
when we felt
Garden
bad when we
world.
got
It's a crazy place.
It is. It's
And,
family. It's alcoholics. It's young people.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of birthdays going down at Olive Garden
Yeah.
on a Friday night.
A lot of dates.
I gotta
Yeah.
tell you, it was
a
exciting.
lot of hot dates.
I haven't been on a date in forever. Like where I was like taking somebody out like
To a meal.
to a meal to
Yeah,
try
me
to
neither, man.
try to win him over.
I would.
It can be a lot of
I would
things
do it at
now.
Olive Garden though. If it was to happen,
We'll take you.
I mean, I would love to go on a date with all of you, but
So big fun. What is a date?
Chuck, you want to answer?
what
that?
is a date? Where would you
Oh.
take a girl? Really?
Let's let Chuck. Chuck's the real romancer here. Let's let him answer that.
I'm
yeah,
not-
I can
I'm-
tell you
Come
are.
on, come on.
He's got those bedroom eyes,
Chucky's
those
got the
pearly
bedroom
whites.
eyes. Come on, Chucky.
Where would you take
was
a
the
girl?
question?
Where
Show
would
me
you?
bedroom eyes.
Where would you take a girl on a date? What would you do?
I think the mall is really the best place to go
Damn,
on a
so
date.
you're the sugar daddy.
Wow.
He's like, anything you want, babe.
That's it. Just the mall.
That's a cool thing to
Well,
do.
the mall is the best place to go. On a date, you have so many options.
That
Auntie
sucks.
Anne's.
That's a horrible answer.
The movie theater.
I like somewhere you go. I think
Pizza
you
Hut bowling alley.
Ooh. They've got Pizza Hut bowling alleys.
Oh, that's actually an idea I really want.
Oh, okay.
But wouldn't that be cool if there was a Pizza Hut bowling?
I
Yeah.
think that exists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be very,
With the
very
nachos.
cool.
I
One
think
day.
it. No, can we check to see if that really exists?
I
Or not?
already have. Yeah.
No,
It does
you
not.
have not.
Yes, I have.
So, I think you need to take them somewhere public first,
Mm-hmm.
and then, you
get
gotta
private.
go do something private.
Right.
But I think you need to start the private thing at about 11. Yeah, 11.
There's an exact hour for that.
Yeah. Too
Damn.
There is too early. She can go home. Too late. She's probably drunk or sleep or go home.
Damn.
Yeah, you got to do it at 11. Get private at about 11.
11 to 11:45.
Ooh, that's that magic hour. 11,
Private hour.
11:45.
Yeah.
I never think about it like that. That's genius.
That's nice.
You guys ever had somebody take you out on a date?
Get you guess.
yeah.
Kinda. Yeah, I guess. So.
I had
of
somebody do
course.
that for me once, and I was like, "What?"
It felt weird.
I mean, I liked it, but it was just because I wasn't paying.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
I don't
great.
know. I don't think that's happened to me.
Women, step your game up. Fuck.
Get us guest listed.
Get us guest listed for
Yeah,
shows.
I want the
and-
guest list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Is somebody at the door?
No, that's Nick.
Oh,
that's
were you
not-
tapping? Oh,
Way to go.
Sorry.
You almost messed everything up.
Nope. no, nobody's at the door.
That was Nick.
Is that Nick?
That was Nick banging his
Oh,
leg again.
Hey.
No, you.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to talk a little bit about the setup. So, like, what drew you guys to like keys and synths?
I don't like. I think one of the main reasons why a lot of bands sound the same is because everyone plays guitar, and it's 2018. It's like 1,000 years after the guitar was invented,
1,000 years.
and all you have are just guitar bands all
Yeah.
over the place. And rock is like not gone anywhere in the last 25 years.
Not
where
really.
hip hop and all these electronic genres are like booming, and trap is fucking doing its thing, and everyone's all of that is elevating, but rock is still just.
Is it
how
elevating or is it just popular right now?
I think it is. I think it's always changing. I think hip hop is always changing. They've always successfully changed and like adapted to the times.
Okay.
You know? You
Yeah,
can't-
no, I can see many examples of that for sure.
There's some of it that sucks and sounds like
Yeah.
dated and shit, but
Well, when something's popular, you're gonna have a lot of shit happening, and some of it's gonna be good, and a lot of it's not gonna be.
Mhm.
But I agree with you. I think hip hop has always embraced electronics.
just embrace new shit.
Yeah, sampling, electronics, like all the new technology. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
let's try it out. You know, MPCs, Right,
FL Studio.
FL Studio.
Let's just embrace whatever the fuck we can get our hands on.
Yeah,
Where rock
exactly.
is still like, oh, I don't know, I can only play out of a tube band with a Les Paul and like.
Well,
it's
that
like-
shit I do think is so stupid. I think if you're a band, you should be experimenting. Even if you are just, guitar, bass, drums, try to experiment a little bit. Do something weird.
Yeah.
You know?
think outside of the box.
Yeah.
man.
But I do think that at least a keyboard is essential to making any band like 10 times better than they could be.
Mm-hmm.
There's like so many atmospheric tones and like setups that you can do with keyboards that I don't think people like utilize enough.
Mm-mm.
And then the synth thing is even weirder because you can get fucking heavy sounds out of a synth.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's the rock purists that maybe don't really dig it so much. But I really enjoyed you guys' show because
Thank you, man.
I grew up liking hip hop and then I grew up liking rock. So it was like hip hop, classic rock. That's kind of where I started to really dig music. And then when I started doing my own thing, I started digging electronic music and like making weird electronic music. And I always thought to myself, man, if somebody could only incorporate like the best of everything into a band that you could see live, and it's not just somebody pushing a button. And here you guys are,
We're trying, man.
We're trying.
and it's fucking fun.
Thank you.
You're getting
hell yeah.
you get weird on your guitar
Yeah.
there, and you guys have fun on stage, which is one of the big reasons why I think it's a good show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I don't like.
fun.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
some
like shows
poetry
where-
bullshit.
Yeah, you tell him. Tell him. You gotta tell him everything you have to say.
Oh, hey there.
Sweet Catherine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mess up?
Yeah, you did.
This interview's
It's all
over.
right, man. You always mess up.
So do you guys like actually consciously think about the music you're writing, or does it just happen? Because I know some people that they'll write songs and they'll be like, "This doesn't sound like the band. We can't put this out."
Yeah, that's exactly what
we
just
kinda-
happened to us. Actually.
Yeah? You guys
And then
wrote a song that
we
didn't fit.
re-recorded the album.
Well, that
Yeah.
wasn't a song. It was just that was an album production.
Oh, I thought he said album. Sorry.
Oh, just the way it came across when you're listening, it didn't feel
We recorded it wrong. We did like more of like a multi-track thing,
okay.
and kind of didn't get the ultimate, like the outcome just wasn't. It didn't have any soul, any like feel.
It was too processed.
Yeah,
maybe?
it just
yeah.
sort of had an artificial sound.
Yeah, I don't mean to mean for this to sound strange in any way, but I'm pretty sure if I had the choice, I would much rather see you guys play every day than listen to you guys
Mhm.
in headphones every day.
That's how I feel
You know what I'm saying?
about us
Yeah.
too.
Because
Yeah.
you guys have such a good performance. Like, I
Thank
think
you.
that really is important for a band to get down before maybe even they start thinking about recording stuff. Like,
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
a good live show.
Yeah.
That's spot
Definitely.
on. I'd still rather just play than
That's
like
more
make an
fun,
album
yeah.
anyway. Or like,
Yeah. I guess that's a stupid
But-
thing for me to say, though, because think of your favorite bands. Wouldn't you rather see them than just listen to them on
I
your
guess
phone?
so, huh?
So I'm not
Yeah.
really even saying anything prolific here. It's just, yeah. But I think your stage presence is really important. And I have thought to myself when I've seen bands that have this energy, I'm like, how do you record that? How do you
Mhm.
record it? I know how you
It's
record
tough.
it.
It's
Live.
actually been hard though because we basically recorded 2 albums. We were like trying to record our first album, and we had to do it twice. You know, we did it one time and it's just like we couldn't even fucking listen to it, and then we just went up to San Francisco to this all tape studio and did it all live. It just sounds like us playing in a room live. And you're like, oh
Nice.
shit, okay,
That's yeah.
good.
How did you guys get hooked up in San Francisco, or where did that idea come from?
Our friend, good friend for a while now, offered to record a 7-inch split with
Mhm.
another band called Prissy Whip.
Prissy
and
Whip.
Whip shreds.
Prissy Whip, they're fucking great.
They're amazing. They're like one of the
That's
coolest
a cool band name, too.
bands around right now.
Nice. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, check them out. They're
Definitely.
amazing.
You know what I love about this podcast, real quick, is people say stuff like that, and I can actually go back and look at what they said.
Oh yeah.
Because
Boom.
you know when you usually tell somebody check out this band, they're like, "What the fuck did that guy say?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got set up with this
So
this
yeah,
split.
we did a split. So we went in one day at this studio. It's called El Studio up in the Potrero district.
Dog
of-
patch.
The Dog Patch.
The Dog Patch district
The Dog
of San
Patch.
Francisco. It's run by Phil Manley, and he was in a band called Trans Am, a post rock band. They were kind of like a sister like group to Tortoise.
Ooh, I love Tortoise.
Yeah, so it's like
dude.
they're like a
the rock
punkier version of Tortoise.
Nice. That
And
sounds.
he has a full analog
fun.
studio with like just the most amazing shit. And this guy, who's a good friend of ours, found this studio and thought it would be a good idea for us to go and record a single there. And then Prissy Whip recorded another single, and we're gonna release a 7-inch split like that.
That's awesome. So
Sounds
this isn't
so
out
fat.
yet.
No, it's coming
I
out.
want one, boys.
Yeah,
You
I
got
want
one,
one.
man.
you got
it.
one.
Wow.
First one's
That's
coming
awesome.
out soon.
So what's Prissy Whip like?
They're like really, really aggressive, like noise metal.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's super
sick.
brutal.
I'm pretty much
Yeah.
in.
They're just their songs are like unlike anything you've ever heard. It's just,
Awesome. This is what I was saying.
It's like 17 songs.
I don't want to
in
hear the
one,
same
you know?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah,
and they're
it's-
just shred, and they're like just like super good, just like kind people. And they, but when they, it's like you would have no idea. We met them for the first time. We were smoking a cigarette in the parking lot outside of the venue, and the guitarist comes up, and he's just like very soft spoken. Comes up, and like we took a walk through the park
We
with
took
him,
a walk through the park.
and just like got to know each other.
Yeah.
And we hadn't really heard them. We hadn't seen them live yet. We just recommended them because we heard a few of their recordings, and we're good friends with their front woman, who's Gianna, who's also an amazing musician. And when we saw them, they headlined the show. They set up the show for us to play, and
It was a fucking riot.
it's so gnarly.
We
It's,
thought we did pretty good. Like,
it-
yeah, we played a good show.
they
whatever.
blew
And
us
they,
out of
like,
the water, man.
Isn't that so awesome though when that does happen? I mean,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
if you go on first.
They just like one upped our
It was
buddy.
great,
Put
yeah.
it like
was like we got our asses kicked.
yeah.
And it felt great.
Our buddy who paid for the recording and everything, he like put it perfectly. He's like, Austin was like, man, they one upped us. They just got us. And he looks at us and he's like, man, they just like one upped music. Like that's like it's like that
That
kind of,
good,
you know.
huh?
It's like
It-
other.
Well, it's just not even. Yeah, it's like post music.
Yeah, it's like some new
That's
thing.
That's
yeah.
funny.
It's
Post
wild.
music.
It's amazing. You know, it's definitely like experimental. So
I love
it's
experimental.
not for everyone, but it's if you enjoy it, you like thoroughly enjoy it. You know?
Right. Yeah, experimental is kind of not necessarily my roots, but when I first started making music and learning all these programs and stuff, my music was experimental because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I would make some music, and some people would say, "Hey, you should check out this band. You might like it. It sounds a little bit like this." And the experimental stuff there's just so many ways you can go with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's hard because sometimes you hear a band that sounds really good, like it's weird stuff, and then you see them live and it's like flat or I don't know. So I really appreciate bands that go fucking hard.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Go hard.
Yeah, they go.
Like,
hard.
why not? Like, I'm still at the point as a musician where I'm learning how to like be comfortable on stage. I've only been playing live music for about 6 months. But when I see these bands that like just get up there and they're like fighting a war on stage,
Yeah.
but still hitting every note. I'm
Yeah.
like, good God, that looks like so much fun. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to do that.
It is like
what it's all
It's
about.
like a battle, man.
Yeah.
That's what he just
It's a
said.
battle. I'm reiterating it. You know how things go in talk.
No.
Do you know how things go in talk?
You know how things go in talk.
No.
Obviously not.
It's okay. It's gonna be all right.
I think we need to get that. Hold on.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Is that in the right spot?
It's good.
It's so good.
Wait. Incorporate.
All right, we gotta incorporate a pine
We got a
cone.
freestyle going on.
Are you ready for this shit?
Oh yeah.
Do it like that. Do it like that. Whipping in the kitchen with the baseball bat. Calling in the sewer like a sewer rat. Trying to get real dirty and the ass so fat. When I'm calling on it like you wanna know my name is Jack. Getting real cool in the kitchen with the snack. Peanut butter jelly with a little heart attack. Wanna keep it run down, wanna slow it like this. I slow it like that. When the beat slows down, wanna break it like that. Wanna break it like, oh, going down, gonna get so saucy. Tryna make it cool when I'm really bossy. When I break the day down like a group of flossy. Flossing on my teeth like my name was Shock Saucy. Tell me days in the kitchen get high. What you wanna do when I'm pumping up the bar? When you get it real cool, wanna get it all star. Speed up the beat, run time, going back like that. Do it like that. Keep it in the kitchen with the baseball bat. Ooh, ooh. Get it in the kitchen with a baseball bat. That's better than somewhere. Wait, it's all like psychedelic shit.
We can't handle it. We can't handle it.
Slow it back down, slow it back. Wait. Yeah. Alright, Chuck, it's your turn to spit. Alright, Alec, come on in. It's your turn to spit there.
I loved it.
Come on, get in on this.
He's not feeling it.
No, he's got it. Here we go. Yeah.
Right back there and to the left.
Alright.
I feel like that was
good.
That was history. That was
very
musical
talented.
history.
Nick walked out while I was playing. Now he's taking a piss. Like we're not
the band
doing a
over now?
podcast or
Is the
anything.
band over now?
That's the kind of attitude
We just
that
brought in a
makes
new
me
member.
pissed.
I just joined as the new drummer of
Oh.
Big Fun.
That's okay with me.
You have to teach me how to play drums, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll just press this button.
Just get a drum machine.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Is that good? Is that a good tempo
You
for
want
you?
to spit something, Andrew?
No,
Come on, let's hear what you got.
I'm just a hype man.
Come
Get
on.
it? You know.
Andrew,
Yeah, come on.
just a. All right. All right. Okay. So I like your spouse.
Yeah.
Creep inside your house.
What?
Take off all her blouses. Chase off the mouses.
Mouses.
Be as quiet as a mouse.
Mouses.
Trying to make her moan.
Mouses.
Trying to make my.
That's good. That's good,
That was
man.
sick.
Shout out to the 99-cent Yamaha.
Ooh, I can't believe that was a 99-cent Yamaha.
99-cent Yamaha. We're $20 on Reverb right now. Check it out. Check out the facts. Yamaha PSS.
Is that really $20 on Reverb?
Oh yeah. You can fact check me on that.
I won't.
Maybe. Oh.
Hey, don't wear out the battery.
Hey, come on, man. I don't know.
Hey, I don't touch your dick.
Really?
Shit, that means he does.
Oh, that means I do. That means I do. I would just like all the listeners to know that you are witnessing magic, and if you're annoyed by the randomness of this podcast, you might need to reevaluate your life, because we're having fun.
That's right.
Should you be having fun?
Big fun.
You should. We're having big fun.
That's right. Leopard
fun
print and
sprite.
Bobby socks.
Big fun.
Leopard print and Bobby socks.
Leopard print and Bobby sock.
These bitches jealous I'm something they not.
Ooh. See, you got flows.
Skags, yeah, what's his
You
lowdown?
could have gotten on that.
on down on the city flag.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Wait, give him a beat.
All right, I'm gonna give you some chords. You ready for this, Nigel?
Oh god.
Hold the blood again, my dish gonna run again. And on the living low down.
Just sing in key.
Yeah,
Sing
that's
in key.
nailed it.
Do it in key.
Sing in key.
Come on.
Triple it again on a low scale.
That's not.
Wanna ride on the sands.
You can tell he's a drummer.
Yeah. No, it's more like.
A lot of ocean on the low
No,
scales.
you want to be up here. You want to be up here.
Like this, like this.
Give it on down to a low scale.
No, you want to be up here.
Austin, I do gotta ask you something, because we kind of talked outside. about how you played organ at a wedding,
Oh, yeah, I did.
and it was just you and an organ for
That's
a
right.
wedding.
I was
And,
the only white guy in the room.
Yeah.
It was around the time I was making music in Long Beach when I was like 19. First, I moved up to LA when I was like 18. And then I was just looking to play and shit. And I was playing with these rappers in Long Beach. And then he hooked me up with this wedding. And I was playing organ on the Queen Mary. They gave me $20. I made up a song for their wedding, which I still kind of feel bad about. It was a nice
Yeah,
song.
you ruined their
You
wedding.
mean
was a
you
nice
like
song.
you didn't even you just went up and played something?
I just went up and played a song that I composed. It was I gave it a nice title, Chanson Chérie. It's French.
Chanson Céleri.
That's right, you're French.
That's right. No, I'm not.
I forgot you were
I'm
French.
not. No. And then, yeah. So I only really knew one song for like the entirety of the wedding, which was like 4 hours.
You just made the tempo 20 beats per minute.
Yeah, and
That's the
it
tempo
made
of the
me-
heart,
it
by
made
the
me
way,
feel
guys.
Even worse because one guy in the audience was like, "The same chords? I'm gonna play the same chords." He literally looked at me and said that. I felt so bad.
He just didn't like you because you're French.
I'm not French. I don't have a drop of
So-
French in me.
So I feel like you're the type of guy that's
He's
done
French,
a bunch of odd jobs.
Yeah, definitely had a good amount of odd jobs.
What's the weirdest one you've ever had, or the weirdest gig?
Damn, so much weird shit I've done for small amounts of money.
Austin's never had a job in his life.
Well,
I'm taking your mic.
we'll call it projects.
Weirdest thing I've done. That has to be like top 10 list.
The wedding.
The organ at the wedding. I'm
Hold
trying
on.
to talk.
Hold
dog.
on. Let's keep it pointed that way because we're gonna get some mic bleed. It's gonna make the audio all weird.
Ridiculous.
Look at you.
Amateur
Ridiculous.
Look at that. Look at that. That's not ridiculous. That's
That's that poser.
that's rock. All
Chuck,
right.
what's the weirdest thing I've done for money?
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing he's done for
I
money?
don't remember. Do you remember me saying anything? God, so much shit.
weird-
Do you guys live
thing.
together? Any of you guys, or
We've-
had
we've
you?
always-
They
always
live
we've
together.
kinda
We've kind of
always
always
just
lived
lived
together.
Okay.
He
So you
stays
guys
at
know
our house all
everybody's
the time.
escapades. You know what
Oh,
they've
yeah.
been up to.
Yeah. I can't think of. I don't know. You've done a lot of weird
Weirdest thing
shit.
I've ever
He was
done.
lying.
I like built toys in a factory for a day. That was weird.
Really?
Oh, he would sell cakes.
I
Don't
did
shame
sell
on it.
cakes.
And I baked the
sold
cakes.
cakes
And you-
at a
wait,
farmer's market. That was funny.
really?
It's not weird though.
No, that's not weird, but that's an interesting
very
job
nice.
for somebody to have had as a musician.
It is.
I sell cakes. What kind
Sell
of cakes are we
cakes?
talking about?
They were Italian bun cakes.
Italian bun cakes.
That's
right.
so specific.
Yeah.
They were delicious. Yeah.
And you would make them?
Yeah.
Are you Italian?
Yes.
What is
Okay.
it? What was the slogan? They might make your day.
They'll
may
make your
even
day. They
change-
might even make your life.
They might even change your life.
Change
Oh,
your
yeah.
life.
Baby. That's some shit I would bring to a date for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, another weird side job. I was an extra on a Sublime with Rome music video for a day. That was incredible. That was a very weird.
All of them.
They all sound the same. Man,
Yeah.
Sublime with Rome sucks. I'm gonna say it on this podcast. You can come
Oh,
after me.
no, they do.
Damn.
Yeah.
Rowan beat him up.
Come at me, Rome.
It's-
I'm ready.
I never understood why they didn't just make a different band. I mean, I know why they didn't. They're cashing in off of the name Sublime, but it
No,
just
they're
was.
cashing in on the name Rome, man. Come on.
Oh, my bad.
That's a 2,000-year-old civilization, you know.
Oh.
Come on.
That's true.
That's-
How old is Rome? How old is Rome? How old is
What?
Rome? No, older than that.
Oh yeah, now it's 3,000 years old, huh?
It's
7.
Oh my
about
God.
7.
Okay. Oh man, Alex always a riot to have around, isn't he?
He's just the guy.
What do you guys think about Alec? Like, if somebody was to say,
love
you guys know
him.
Narlord?
Give me 3 words.
Like, how would you describe
say-
Alec?
Boobs.
Oh, I just say that
Boobs.
we drank Crown Royale the first time we
Boobs.
met him.
Oh yeah. So explain this.
That was good.
Explain this.
Alec had some Crown Royale in the car, and we finished the bottle before we played the show. That was nice.
You guys partied together before the Continental Room.
At
met
DBA.
him.
Oh,
For
at
the first time
DBA.
there.
Alec, what the fuck, bro? Why wasn't I there?
Yeah, you weren't there with the Crown Royale, man.
I feel so upset. I would love to finish a bottle of Crown Royale with all of you guys. I feel gypped.
It was good. It was.
I was there early too. I saw you walk back from the car. I saw you walk back from the car.
That's what was happening.
follow me.
I'm not always gonna follow
You gotta
you.
follow.
See, Alec and I have a very good relationship because we're both not followers, but we'll both follow each other.
Nice.
That's beautiful, man.
That is.
Yeah. Was that deep for you?
That was deep for me.
That was
That
hard.
was almost like poetry.
That was almost like poetry.
We're both not followers, but we'll follow each other. Every time we're apart, I feel the weather. When the sun doesn't come tonight, in the morning and start to rise.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Such a talent.
Such a talent. Anybody ever told you you have an okay voice?
Oh, thank you.
Sorry. no. Your dad told me to say that. No. You got a good voice though, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, big fun. What do you guys want out of life?
I just want to tour.
Okay. Yeah. Have you guys
That's all I want right
done
now.
even a mini tour of any kind, or are you just
we just
doing
went to San
local?
Francisco. That's it.
Okay.
I want to tour more for sure. I want to tour like all year.
Tour all year.
Just tour all year.
Yeah.
You guys seem like you'd be pretty good with life on the road.
Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
beat each other up so many times. Like we can't really get more.
Well, you've known
mad.
each other since second grade. I think you're gonna be all right.
We've
Oh,
been
yeah.
mad at each other so many times. It doesn't matter.
What was?
We're still mad at
What's
each
one
other.
of the biggest things
That's why
that
we
made
get
you
along
mad?
so well.
Me and actually speaking of Crown Royale, recently me and him beat the shit out of each other after finishing another bottle.
Yeah,
of Crown
I just
Royale.
beat him up. He
I
didn't,
broke his
he didn't do
glasses. He had to
anything.
buy anything.
Well, they fell off while I was pinning him to the ground.
Were you play fighting or angry fighting?
But I don't know.
I don't know.
No throws were blown.
No
Our
throws
blows were.
No throws were blown.
No blows were thrown.
No throws were
Yeah, it was
blown.
just me putting him on the ground, shutting him up.
Let's get the
Yeah,
It
record
was
straight.
kind of like two girls fighting.
Yeah, let's
I
get
got,
the record straight. I
yeah.
won.
So my friend that cried last night while drinking Jameson, I tried to like just do a bunch of like visceral shit after that, so that he felt good. Smashing the bottle on the wall, and then I thought, this dude needs to wrestle. We need to wrestle this dude.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Thank God.
I underestimated this fool so hard because he like I'm pretty wiry. Like I can get out of shit pretty easy. Usually, not this time. This dude knew jujitsu, and I
Whoa.
mean he knew jujitsu. Like my arm hurts because he bent my arm all the way back. He put me like in
Damn.
an arm bar, I guess is what you would call it. And I'm telling you, like I feel like my arm is detached from my shoulder thingy,
Damn.
but in a good way. You know how it feels
Nice,
good.
yeah.
It's loose. You
You're
loosened
in,
up.
yeah, you're in pain, but it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
I could bend it like that now.
all the way
Nice.
to China.
I can only bend my arm this far back.
Great analogy.
But what'd you say? Like China?
You could bend your arm to China.
All the way to China.
and back.
That's
Damn.
good.
That's
feel
really
like-
good.
Thank you.
I feel like you were a comedian in the 1920s
Yeah,
Me?
something like that.
Yeah.
in a past life in
Or
the
never.
1920s. Or never.
Oh.
Wait, is he the comedian? Might just be.
Wow.
Might just be.
It's Tears of a Clown.
All right, folks. We're almost at the end of this one here. But I got to ask each one of you. Tell us a band we should be listening to.
Mm.
Other than you guys,
Chucky first.
Don't give up
A
my
current a band now.
Anybody. Anybody.
Why do I have to go first? You
Just
go first.
go.
I need to think about it. You go first.
First one that comes to my head is Rape Man.
R-A-T or R-A-P-E?
R.A.P.
Rape Man.
Yeah, Steve Albini's.
Oh,
one of
okay.
his bands.
I was gonna say an Albini band too. I was gonna say Shellac, but since you already said one, it doesn't count. So,
Shellac's really good.
Shellac
but
anime, man.
then
It's
I'm gonna
dope.
say listen to Gorilla Toss.
What's that like?
Kind of sounds like it's very. They got kind of a big fun vibe to them.
Okay.
Just like live,
Are they ripping off Big Fun?
crazy. Oh no, they
They've been
came
around
before
for
us.
much longer.
Mm.
But there's no synthesizers in the band, so that's why they're
Interesting.
not like us. But they're good. They're wild.
Gorilla Toss.
Gorilla Toss. They're playing in LA sometime soon.
Is this a Donkey Kong reference?
Is that from Donkey Kong?
I don't know. I feel like Gorilla
Yeah,
Toss.
Is it not?
Is that like a move in Donkey Kong?
I mean, he's tossing barrels.
Really? That's a phrase?
Sing about Gorilla Toss.
I mean,
Gorilla toss, you're the boss that makes me wanna scream. Oh, na, 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 gorilla toss, gorilla toss.
The bad
Gorilla toss. It's because oh, did you? Oh,
you missed it. It's because when you get close to the viewfinder, it turns the
Cool
screen
about
black.
me is it fuck up.
I just improvised a melody for you, man.
You know what that reminded me of? I thought you were gonna do the Seal song from Batman Forever.
Oh, Kiss My Rose.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh,
Kiss
do you know
my
that
rose on
not on the piano.
That was no, but for Batman.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby.
That's so cool. I didn't know that song was written for Batman.
It was
That's-
written for Batman.
Was it really?
By Seal.
Yeah. By Seal.
Shit.
Man,
It's a
that
great
just
song. It's
changed
a
my
beautiful
life.
song.
You know
My
he's
life.
not even a
I'm
seal.
saying
He's a
that.
human.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We always call him Cecile, and he always goes, "I'm not a seal."
My lips
I'm
are
not a
seal.
seal.
He
He's
doesn't
really
like being a
upset
seal.
about it.
Wait, why?
He
Because
doesn't like being a
Who
seal.
wants to be compared to a seal?
He's Cecile. Cecile is not even related to
I am
seals at
Cecile.
all.
Like Sicily?
Like Cecile.
I don't like the
Cecilia?
name. Well, his name is
I'm Sicilian, yeah.
I didn't ask
Pizza?
that.
yeah, like
Exactly.
Ross Faros. Right, am I right?
Tortellini, Ferrari,
Rigatoni.
rigatoni,
Ooh, I know that. Dude.
marinara.
Jabroni.
Yeah.
bro.
You call me?
All right, we need one band that we should be listening to from
Oh,
Shut-
I forgot. I'm gonna say Hassel Atkins
Hassel
Oh,
Atkins.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
because
Cool.
nobody listens to him. And he's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
good.
What's
call.
Hassel Atkins?
No more hot dogs.
No more hot dogs.
Who is he, Chuck?
Who is he? He's an Appalachian guitar drummer.
One man
Yeah,
band.
one man band.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
It's really
All right,
good.
folks. We're done with the podcast. Thanks for coming on.
Man.
I got to urinate. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Glad you guys came down. It's like, I don't know. It's always fun to have people down that aren't taking it too serious. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
Some people take this like, we'll sit in front of them and they'll be like super serious about what we're doing. Meanwhile, I've drank 8 beers and I'm trying to like somehow cue them in on the this is not serious,
Yeah.
and they just don't get it.
Nothing's that serious.
So you don't think we're serious?
I think your
I mean-
music is fucking serious. Oh, guys, wait. So I'm gonna tell everybody band that I think they should be listening to. Big Fun, baby. Whoa. Play me out, shorty. Play me out. All right, you beautiful pieces of shit. That just about does it for this episode of the Psychic Wave podcast. Huge thank you to Big Fun for coming on and just being a riot and sharing this space with me, this time with me, these laughs with me. And big thank you to Alec, a.k.a. Narlord, for shooting video and taking pictures, hanging out, helping supply the beer during the show. I really appreciate it, man. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to follow The Psychic Wave on Instagram, it's at The Psychic Wave. And if you want to follow my personal account, which you're welcome to do, it's at Andrew Sanishyn. Sanishyn is spelled Sanysyn. So to close out the show, I'm going to play another song by Big Fun, and this song is Too Big.